blunty, 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 blunty. You just don't get it. Cut to the music. Eat my shorts.
My shorts.
Good evening, viewers. As you know, I've been planning on making a blog for a while now. The question was, what to talk about? Well, Blunty, you kind of made the answer to that question quite easy. I watched your video earlier this evening, Star Wars vs Star Trek, aka No Contest. Blunty, now, before I get into this, I do respect you. I respect your work, I respect your videos, especially the one with the little Lego people doing the dance, and the one where you turned your Wii thing into a lightsaber. I thought they were brilliant. So first off, hats off to you, man. Hats off to you, man. I never talk like that. Hats off to you, dude. Well, suffice to say, I salute you. 3 phrases I never use in common everyday language, but anyway, I'm digressing. I felt compelled to do a response, mate. And I've got to pick you up on a few things. You made a few sort of kind of crazy comments, statements, opinions in your video. Now, first off, you said that comparing Star Wars and Star Trek would be like comparing apples and oranges. Well, last time I checked, Star Wars and Star Trek were films, TV series, and apples and oranges were fruit. So no, I don't think comparing Star Wars and Star Trek and comparing apples and oranges is the same thing at all. So let's just get that out of the way. You also made a few sort of bold statements, or you said you didn't care if Worf. Sorry, mate, I need to make notes on this. Nothing better to do. You said you didn't care if Worf could beat Chewbacca. Well, clearly you're not a Star Trek fan then, are you? Because if you were a Star Trek fan, you'd have cared if Worf could have beaten Chewbacca. I personally would be rooting for the big furry animal. It's Chewbacca, by the way, because clearly you're not too hot on this subject. You also said, could a Borg beat the Imperial Death Star? Well, the answer to that is, no it couldn't. It couldn't get through the shields. And it's too big. As proven by Star Wars Episode 4 A New Hope and Star Wars Episode 6 Return of the Jedi. You need to be into a small spaceship to get through the trenches and the tunnels and all the rest of it. Okay? You also said you didn't know whether an X-Wing could beat the Defiant. Well, yes it could. It's more manoeuvrable, better pilots, better trained. The Defiant, which I'm not even sure which one the Defiant is that the one that was in Voyager, or was that in Deep Space Nine? Well, they're all rubbish, it doesn't matter, but I'm pretty darn sure that an X-Wing could beat the Defiant. You also said you didn't know whether Picard could beat Obi-Wan Kenobi. Well, no, Picard couldn't beat Obi-Wan Kenobi. Jedi mind tricks, lightsabers and stuff. No contest, is it? Now, I've got to be honest with you, I almost turned off your video at approximately 1 minute and 31 seconds into it. When you made the statement that Star Trek is better than Star Wars, I was that close to clicking unsubscribe. And then you'd been down to 11,560 subscribers instead of 11,561. Or whatever you're up to at the moment. You said George Lucas ripped off every Western and every Kung Fu movie he could get his hands on. Have you ever thought that maybe George Lucas was actually ahead of his time? And that was kind of like... No, that doesn't make sense, does it? If he was ahead of his time, then people would have ripped him off, wouldn't they? Yeah, good point. Okay, well, you also said Gene Roddenberry. He did a study of morality and everything we are. What the hell does that mean? And then he said it was a study of the human condition, of sociology and morality. What are you talking about? Now, I think, Blunty, that you're looking for far too much in your sci-fi. Now, I watch Star Wars films. I want to see lightsaber battles and spaceships blow up. I don't want to see sociology, morality, and a study of the human condition. I think maybe you, my friend, are missing the point. Oh dear, I'm sounding a right whinger, aren't I? Geek. And shallow? Shallow? Oh, I don't know where I was going with that.
My shorts.